In today's video, we will be discussing 5 TSA Screener interview questions with our own answer examples. All of our questions and answers have been written by professional interviewers here at mockquestions.com. Let's get started. Before we jump into our 5 TSA Screener questions and answers, let me tell you about mockquestions.com. I started this site over 10 years ago to help me practice for my own interviews. Since then, we have helped millions of users prepare for their upcoming job interviews. We have thousands of interview questions with answer examples in over 300 different careers. After this video, if you want more practice with your TSA interview, head over to mockquestions.com to get started. Question 1. What is your greatest weakness? The interviewer is looking for red flags, gaps in your knowledge, and how you carry yourself on the job. It is essential to show genuine vulnerability when discussing your weakness, but be sure to also include what you're doing to improve. Choose a weakness that is not a core skill for a TSA screener to possess. Be sure to have an action plan in place for improving on this weakness. Avoid cliche answers such as, "I work too hard," or "I am loyal to a fault." These are false weaknesses that candidates use when they are unprepared, and interviewers rarely appreciate this approach. The interviewer wants you to be honest about your weaknesses, and at the same time, they want to see that you are proactive and dedicated to professional growth. It's crucial to maintain a positive tone, show confidence, and display a desire for growth. Here's an answer example from our website. I believe my biggest weakness is, at times, my straightforward nature. Many people appreciate my honesty. However, I have hurt the feelings of others in the past because my delivery can be somewhat blunt. To improve this weakness, I have read books on communication, specifically related to building more empathy for others. I have shown growth in this area, and I plan to continue to improve my communication style to better suit a wider range of people. Question 2. What major challenges or problems did you face in your last position? The challenges and problems that you face in your current job will show the interviewer the scope of responsibility and problem solving that you can handle. For instance, if your biggest challenge is working an hour of overtime on a Saturday evening or dealing with a petty coworker, the interviewer might gain the impression that you are ill-equipped to meet the demands of a TSA screener. Discuss a genuine challenge or problem that you faced and talk about the action steps that you took to resolve the issue. When you approach this question, you can give a story-based example using the STAR interview method. STAR is an acronym for situation, task, action, result. Remember, this question is not an opportunity to complain about your job or coworkers. Approach this question in a way that highlights your problem-solving and stress management skills. My biggest challenge as a new security officer was learning all of the regulations behind the job. The learning curve was steep, but it was imperative that my coworkers and employer could rely on me to have a full understanding of the job. To meet this challenge, I spent many personal hours studying manuals and testing my knowledge with flashcards. I even found some competency tests online. In the end, my employer told me that I was the most diligent person he had hired in a long time. I expected this role to be challenging, so I was prepared to put in the effort required to succeed. I expect that this challenge will be the same if I am accepted as a TSA screener. I am ready to face this challenge and put in the hard work to overcome any obstacles. Question 3. What kind of situations make you feel uncomfortable? A variation of what is your greatest weakness, this question is targeting any areas where you may feel ill-equipped. The way you answer this question will help your interviewer determine if you will require additional support or training. Think about discussing awkward or uncomfortable situations that would not be a deal breaker for the TSA screener role. The work environment of a TSA screener can be challenging, tense, stressful, and uncomfortable. You must show an ability to handle discomfort. TSA wants to know that you can keep your cool in situations and handle discomfort with professionalism and poise. Discuss ways that you approach uncomfortable situations, and if possible, give an example that puts a spotlight on your ability to react appropriately to discomfort. I become uncomfortable when people complain about their job, their coworkers, or their overall employment situation. I live by the philosophy that if I do not like an aspect of my life, then I also have the power to change my situation. To deal with uncomfortable situations such as complaining from others or unprofessional conversations, I will tell my coworkers straight away that I am not interested in having that conversation. I believe that professional boundaries are essential, and I will politely decline from becoming a part of a conversation surrounding complaints. Question 4. Our shifts begin at 3 a.m. and 12 p.m. Overtime may be required. Are you able to accommodate? Before answering scheduling questions, it's essential to be clear on the expectations of this role. If you haven't had a chance to clarify the scheduling needs of the TSA, now would be the perfect time to ask. One question may be, will I be working a dedicated shift, or will I be switching between days and evenings? You must be honest about your availability. If you are available to work overtime hours, that is great. If you are not able to work overtime, clearly discuss your limitations while offering more solutions than you do problems. I understand that you are looking for an individual willing to work day and night shifts, depending on the week. I am flexible in my hours and am willing to work overtime as needed. This opportunity is significant to me, and I will certainly cooperate with your administration's needs. Question 5. The TSA is often under the scrutiny of the public eye. Are you prepared to work in this type of environment? The TSA works tirelessly to protect the public from harm and help travelers arrive safely to their destinations. We see many incredible stories of heroic and attentive TSA officers who discover and confiscate loaded guns, knives, bombs, weapons, and other items meant for harm. However, with this positive media comes negative press too. The interviewer wants to hear that you will be supportive of the organization, even during the challenging times in the media. Show the interviewer that you respect the TSA's mission and that you stand by the high standards of safety that the Transportation Security Administration has put in place. Share that you want to be a part of this mission and you look forward to joining the team. No existing government unit escapes the critical eye of the media. One day on the news, I see that a TSA officer has confiscated a loaded gun from a person trying to board a plane. Then in the same breath, another media outlet will report that the TSA security guidelines are too relaxed. I understand that being under the scrutiny of the public eye is a part of this job, and I will react by being consistent, following my mandate to the T every single day, and being an enthusiastic advocate for the TSA and its efforts in protecting the public from harm. Thank you for watching today's video. If you want more practice for your upcoming interview, remember to visit us at mockquestions.com. Thanks. We hope this video helped you today. If you want to practice all of our interview questions and answers, head over to mockquestions.com today and get started.